Hello friends, Alexius Varro here, guiding you through another day of Stoic living. Today, we're diving into day 86 of our journey, focusing on the question, what governs your guiding principle? In his Meditations, Marcus Aurelius poses a profound question: how does your ruling principle use itself? For within that lies everything. Whether the rest depends on your choice or not is fleeting and insubstantial. This quote reminds us that the true essence of our lives depends on how we direct our core principles, our guiding values. But what are these principles, and what shapes them? Let's unpack this by looking through the lens of a modern philosopher who's equally fascinated by the intersections of psychology, biology, and the mind. The Roman satirist Juvenal famously asked, "Quis custodiet ipsos custodes?" Who watches the watchman? This is essentially what Marcus Aurelius contemplated. What influences the principles that guide our lives? In our everyday lives, these guiding principles could be patience, kindness, or integrity. But what shapes these principles? To find answers, we need to look at broader fields like evolutionary biology, neuroscience, and psychology. Consider this: even if you're naturally the most patient person in the world, science tells us that certain conditions, such as an empty stomach, can drastically affect your decision-making abilities. This insight points us to a crucial understanding that our principles are not isolated, they are deeply interconnected with our physical and mental states. So, the Stoic advice here is not just to cultivate a virtuous guiding principle, but to also understand the underlying mechanisms that influence it. How does your body affect your mind? How do unconscious biases shape your choices? These are questions worth exploring to fully master the Stoic way of life. To make this actionable, let's incorporate what we know from various disciplines. 1. From evolutionary biology, understand that some reactions are hardwired, from fight or flight responses to social behaviors. Knowing this can help you recognize when an emotional reaction may be more about survival instincts than rational thinking. From psychology, cognitive biases and mental heuristics play a role in our daily decisions. Being aware of these can help you pause and reflect before reacting impulsively, aligning your behavior more closely with your Stoic principles. 3. From neurology, our brain chemistry, including neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, significantly influences mood and behavior. A simple action like regular exercise or mindfulness can create favorable conditions for virtuous living. 4. Mind-body connection. Practices like breathing exercises or yoga can directly impact your mental state, promoting calmness and resilience. By understanding and nurturing this bond, you'll find it easier to maintain your core principles even under stress. Knowing all these, we circle back to Marcus Aurelius. He reminds us to study what governs not just our guiding principles, but also the influences behind them. Your ruling principle isn't set in stone. It's a dynamic interplay of mental, physical, and emotional factors. As we navigate our modern complexities, let's be mindful of the conditions that influence our thoughts and actions. It's not just about being Stoic in character, but understanding the full spectrum of human existence that makes this Stoicism possible and practical. For today's Stoic challenge, I want you to observe one influence on your behavior that you've overlooked. It could be something as simple as your diet, your sleep pattern, or the environment you spend most of your time in. Reflect on how this affects your decisions and actions, and make a conscious effort to adjust it in a way that aligns with your guiding principles. I hope today's exploration sheds light on a deeper understanding of Stoicism's application in our modern lives. Remember, friends, the journey to a Stoic life is as much about understanding what governs our guiding principles as it is about practicing them. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your insights in the comments below. Let's continue this journey together, blending ancient wisdom with contemporary understanding. Until next time, keep striving for that inner peace and resilience. Stay Stoic, my friends.